What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are starting our day up at our Dutchess yard. We have a snowstorm on the radar for tomorrow. Inside this garage here is our landscape trailer with all the snow blowers for the sidewalk, guys. We don't really do sidewalks, but there's a couple locations that we're kind of required to do sidewalks at. So luckily there's not much in the way here. I'll probably be able to get back here with my truck and pull this out. Let me hop in this forklift real quick, get this out of the way, we'll connect to the trailer, and then we are heading down to our main shop. All right, hopefully we can fit out of here. It's definitely gonna be tight. We have a truck on the left side and then we have this plow frame on the right side here. So hopefully we'll be able to sneak out. Oh no. We're gonna hit that pin there. We're gonna hit the pin. How much room do we have over here? A little bit. We should be able to get out. This side's just a hair too tight. I'm gonna have to readjust a little bit. all of the straps came loose. The tires in all of these are pretty much flat, so something we're gonna have to take care of today. But let me go shut the garage door and then we are hitting the road. You're gonna have to pay Rodrigo for it. Alright guys, I just loaded a 55-gallon drum of hydraulic fluid in the bed of my truck. I gotta run it up to our Orange County yard. It's about 25 minutes, maybe a half hour to get up there, and then we have to run down to Bulkema. They have a tote full of DEF for us, so I gotta grab that, get that up to our shop. We ran out of DEF like last week, so obviously with the snowstorm coming, we want to have everything on hand in the locations that we need it. So it's a pretty chaotic day here right now. I have the guys inside the shop. I left the 3 snowblowers inside the Boss, what is that, Snow Mag or something like that. That is left on the trailer. We never really use it. I don't think it ran one time last year, and the snowstorm that they're calling for tomorrow is only like 1 to 3 inches, so not necessary to use that tomorrow. But they're gonna go through the snow blowers, get them all up and operational, make sure there's no issues with them, and then they're also gonna fill up the red TerraStar, which we use for our liquid truck. I have Carmine, one of our guys that works with us in the winter, coming in later this afternoon. He actually used to live in the village here, so he knows all of the roads that we plow. He's gonna go out and spray the roads later tonight once things calm down a little bit, and then hopefully tomorrow we don't have any issues. we have quite a bit of salt here. There must have been a few more loads delivered, which I did not know about. Somebody else must have came and pushed them up, but this bin is absolutely packed now. There's probably around 400 ton in here, I would guess. Maybe 350. You can see the middle is way up higher than the back. We keep the back not as high so we don't end up with too much salt on top of the blocks here. You see this pile is overflowing a little bit onto it. Over here is just up to the top, a little bit on top over there, but then the middle is stacked up much higher. So plenty of salt at this yard. Let me go lock up the machine and then we're heading down to Jersey. Engine light. Nope, go away. Come on. Oh shit. Well, let's go get the code reader, see what this is. No fault codes present. What do you mean? There's obviously a fault code. Read fault code. No fault codes present. Alright, we're gonna ignore it and run the truck. Alright, well, good timing because Portline just pulled in here. I'm gonna go over this tank with him, let him go out and spray the village tomorrow morning. We'll be in for 6 a.m. See what happens with the snowstorm. Hope you guys enjoyed it. See you guys next time. Peace.